guys, this is chapter 26. We are going to learn about how to install and configure MariaDB. MariaDB is the replacement of MySQL. Let us see how to install now. To install the package, yum group install. Okay, yum group install MariaDB hyphen client. You can proceed with hyphen y so that it will not ask for the option hyphen whether you want to proceed with the installation or yes or no. Okay, once we provide the hyphen y, it will start the installation once the download is complete. Already I have installed and removed the package, so it's not installing many dependencies. Once you are initially installing the MariaDB packages, it will install with some of the dependencies, required dependencies. It will take maybe it depends on your network bandwidth. We have done with the installation. Now let us start the service. Systemctl start MariaDB. It will start the service. To enable the service during the boot during the persistent method, if you want to enable the service, systemctl enable MariaDB. This will create a soft link from the MariaDB service to wanted target. Let us check the status. Once we issue the command systemctl status MariaDB, we can see the service has been running and it's active. That was enabled. I have enabled the service during the boot time so that the service would be brought up during the boot time. Right now, let me try to initialize with the security options. MySQL secure installation. This command is a small script which coming with the MySQL package, the MariaDB package. It will initialize the MySQL by providing the default security configurations. By default, there is no root password set, so just enter and set a new password. You want to set a new root password? Yes. Then I am giving the root password as RedHat. Whether you want to remove the anonymous users? Yes, remove it. Disallow root logging from the remote. We don't want to allow anyone from the remote, so remove it. Test database, remove it. Reload the privilege rule tables. Okay. Yes. Now we have done with the basic security configuration for the MySQL. This script was provided by MySQL installation. Here at the bottom we can see all done and thanks for using MariaDB. Now let us see how to log into the database. Okay, MySQL -u root -p. That means MySQL I'm using -u is user root and -p is it want to provide ask for the password. Once I go into the MariaDB, I can list all the database using show databases semicolon. Okay, so that it will show all the available databases. Now currently we don't have any databases, so let us see how to create a database. To create a database, create database. The database name is Linux Geek Videos semicolon. We can see query OK, one row affected. That means it's created. Show databases semicolon, so that it will show the all the available databases. The database I have created right now, Linux Geek Videos, has been listed using show databases. If you want to go into the Linux Geek database, you can do one thing: use Linux Geek Videos semicolon, so that it will go into the database. And let me list all the available tables. Show tables semicolon. There is nothing now right now because it's a new database I have created and I have not assigned with any one of the user or privileges. I don't have any data in it. Let us see how to import a database, create a user, and how to provide the username, password, what's the privilege, and everything. Okay. Now only the Linux Geek video is the only database available. Let me try to create one. First of all, to let me show how to drop that created database. To delete that database, drop database Linux Geek videos semicolon, so that it will remove that database. Okay, I missed a yes. Show databases semicolon. Yes. Okay, now I have drop means you can remove. Okay, let me exit. Now let me show you how to import a database. Okay, let me create a username, a database, and provide with a record privilege, and I will show you how to import a database. Okay, for that let me download one of the dump from internet. This URL was provided. It's a dump from MySQL website. So I don't have duplicate. Let me install duplicate first. Duplicate vim curl zip unzip. Okay, to unzip the zip file I need unzip. Alright, I have installed with the unzip. Okay, now I am downloading the a example database. This has been in the description box. You check for this URL, you can download that one. Using duplicate I have downloaded. Let me unzip the MySQL database. It's a vault.sql is the file. Let me list only those downloaded files and extracted files. I have extracted, and we got the val.sql. All right, we are now going to import this into the database. Okay, for that, before that, we need to create the database. Let me log into the MySQL, MariaDB, and show databases. We don't have any databases right now, so first we need to create the database name. Create database world. Oh, sorry, the databases. I have added one more yes. Let me remove the yes. Create database world. Show databases, so that show databases. We can see the world database has been created. All right. Now I want to create with the user. Which user want to be privileged on that database? So create user Linux Geek user. The username is Linux Geek user at the rate localhost. In this machine, I am going to create the local user. So it want to be at the rate localhost and identified with the password. It's the password. Okay. Create user Linux Geek user at the rate local identified by the password for that. Okay. Uh, inside the single quote, it's RedHat semicolon. So that I have created a user Linux Geek user under this host with the password RedHat. Now I want to provide the privilege on that database. This user want to be accessed. This user want to access that valid database. So I'm providing the privilege. Grant select on valid on that database. I want to provide all the privilege star to Linux Geek user at the rate localhost. In this localhost, the Linux Geek user want to be get all the privilege on that valid database. Okay. So we have created the privilege and user privilege and password. Let me exit. Let me try to now import the database, the val database which we downloaded from the internet. We are going to import under the val database. Okay. MySQL -u root -p val, the database of the name which we created. Just put less than symbol and the database name which we download from the internet and provide the password. Now the database has been imported. Once you log into the database again, MariaDB show database will show the databases available which we have created vault and use the vault. Okay, and show the table. Now we can see the tables which I have imported. Show tables will show the available tables. City. Okay, so let me describe one. Let me describe the city. We can see all the contents inside the city. Like that we can check for the country language and everything. Okay, so this is how we can install a MariaDB and configure, and we can take a dump, sorry, we can import it down, and we can use the database, describe it, list the table, list the database, and everything. Okay. Once we're done with the installation, or while we are starting the service, my MariaDB service, if the service is not coming up, we can troubleshoot from the logs. To find the log, it will be under always the all the logs will be under where log. So let us put a tail my hyphen f slash where slash log MariaDB. Okay, MariaDB MariaDB log. It will be where log MariaDB log. So from here we can find some information. All right. Please subscribe to our channel and keep on watching all the tutorials. Thanks for watching. Let us see in next tutorial.